It's 6:30. Good morning. I'm Annabelle Regan with Hunter News. A Merewether cricketer has now been charged by the Newcastle Suburban Cricket Judiciary following a violent on-field incident last weekend. The Herald reports Michael Vineham will face the judiciary within a week. However, it hasn't been revealed which offence he's been charged with. He's accused of hitting a rival Jules player over the head with a cricket bat after they ran into each other. An environmental lobby group is urging all parties contesting the state election to commit a mining reform to protect the Hunter Valley sensitive water table. Before the election, Liberal leader Barry O'Farrell made a commitment not to allow mining in water catchment areas. Georgina Woods from the Lock the Gate Alliance says coal mining in catchment areas can prove disastrous.
In Sydney's water catchment, it's well documented that coal mining there has cracked creek beds and led to loss of water from the catchment and also contamination of the water with the kinds of minerals that are exposed once coal mining occurs.
More than 800 Ausgrid workers in the Hunter have agreed to take industrial action over the state's government plans to privatise the electricity sector. The Electrical Trades Union says they're also demanding the company doesn't force redundancies if the business changes hands. Workers are worried any move to privatise the sector will result in mass retrenchments. Hunter parents are being urged to ensure they know about teenage school-based vaccination after a recent survey found that a third of parents are unaware their child is eligible for free vaccinations. Under the school-based program, vaccinations for chickenpox, tetanus and whooping cough are available for both boys and girls. Hunter New England Health Public Health Physician David Dr. Durham is urging parents to read the school consent form.
The teams that go into the schools will not administer vaccine without parental consent. So it's very important that the parents read the information that's provided and then provide an informed consent. Otherwise, their children will miss out.
There are growing concerns about an asbestos risk at former Lambton Police Station. Vandals have destroyed a derelict garage, spreading several sheets of asbestos around the site. Nearby residents say it's potentially a lethal time bomb and have contacted authorities. Newcastle Council is trying to contact the current owner of the building. Relief is in sight for some Upper Hunter residents, with work starting on a wall at Glenreading to shield against the coal train noise. $1 million is being spent on the 285-metre-long wall, as well as on the house at Willard Tree, including architectural improvement, as part of a trial by Australian Rail Track Corporation. Singleton Mayor John Martin says he applauds the corporation for and for funding of the noise wall.
I appreciate the investigation and having a look at it. And ARTC being on the front foot, and now that wall will be there in 3 or 4 weeks' time, and that's great.
Now with sport, Ian Crouch.
Newcastle's 33-year-old multiple Paralympic medalist and marathon world champion Kurt Fernley picked up the title of Australia's Sports Personality of the Year for 2014 at the AIS Sport Performance Awards last night. The wheelchair athlete attracted more than 17,000 online votes and beat out favourites such as Socceroos captain Tim Cahill, cricketer Mitchell Johnson, surfer Sally Fitzgibbon and Winter Olympian Tora Bright. Fernley was also named Newcastle's Citizen of the Year last month. Newcastle District Cricket Association is preparing to hand out $3,888 fines to clubs unless outstanding first-grade match reports and scorecards are filed by tomorrow. After issuing clubs 2 warnings since the start of the year, the NDCA has become frustrated by some clubs' failure to follow competition procedure. And Merewether's Ryan Callanan edged out World Surf League stars Jeremy Flores for second place in his round 2 heat to progress at the Australian Open of Surfing at Manly. He faces fellow Australian Mitch Cruz and B. Durbridge in round 3. That's sport. I'm Ian Crouch.
2NURFM News Time is 26 to 7.